Yo, what's up? It's your boy Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. Legends never die, they stay in our hearts. If you want to support us, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also you can come down here and hit the join button under the video or in our channel section. And you can also join our Patreon, patreon.com/currency365. And we also have Cash App and also PayPal for supports if you want to sow some seeds. Peace out. God bless. Enjoy the video and keep the movement going. Legends. Bye. All right, all right. Welcome back to Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. We finally got an update about the auto burns, the auto ship burn. So Shiba Inu auto ship burn now set for testnet deployment, team confirmed. Now, this was I know this is kind of disappointing for many people because many people are probably thinking, what were they doing the whole 24 days of January? Or how about half of the month of last month when they said that the auto burn was coming the first week of January, right? Or early January or early to 2024. What have they been doing, right? So I'm thinking a lot of people were probably kind of angry that when they saw this, they say, wait a minute, why is it in test? It's now going in testnet. So this whole time it wasn't in testnet, right? So they were thinking it's launching right now, but it's not, right? It's going in a test net, and test net should be quick though. It might only take 5 days to test it out, 7 days to test it out, and they can test it out all day long, 24 hours a day, with different teams. So it shouldn't take long for test net. I'll give it 3 to 7 days testing it out, and but yeah, I think when people saw this, they were like, it should be live right now, not testing right now, right? So I feel your pain on that one, but we already know how this works, so don't even stress yourself out on it at all. All right. So um as long as they get it done, man, so it's out of their control and hands and it's automated, so then the burns are just gonna start happening. The problem with this is that we have about 900,000 to 900,000 plus dollars in that Shibarian wallet, that they have accumulated in bone that are going to need to be swapped for SHIB for the burns, right? Every 25,000 of it, right? At a time, 25,000 at a time, right? Or over. I'm not sure if it's 25,000 is going to be swapped at a time, or is over 25,000 they swap it. I'm pretty sure they're not going to swap all 900,000 at one time. Um, I think they'll probably do it in sequences or 25,000 at a time. And because that's what it's supposed to be. It was supposed to be when it hits 25,000, over 25,000, then it immediately gets swapped for SHIB and then sent to the burn wallet, right? So I'm pretty sure that's what they're gonna do. Now, there could be rules in there where it says you can't burn more than 3 times a day or something stupid like that, right? Which shouldn't be the case because if there's 25,000 in there, it should be swapping, right? But unfortunately, they don't want it to just swap 25,000 a day every 10 seconds, I guess. So you know, um, which could happen. That could happen when they go live. You never know what's gonna happen when you go live. You know, can you imagine it goes live and then it malfunctions while it's live and it's swapping bone for SHIB and burning 25,000 every freaking 10 seconds. you know, and it's malfunctioning, and then ship price is skyrocketing, right? And shorts are covering because they don't know what the freak's going on, right? And because somebody's burning the crap out of Shiba Inu, right? So somebody's buying $25,000 worth of SHIB, which is a great, nice buying pressure, and then they're burning it, right? And they're doing it every 10 seconds. And there's $1 million in that account, right? So that's gonna last. That would be a fun time, right? Shorts will probably panic and cover like crazy, and bulls will be buying, 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 buying. Will create a short squeeze. So I know some of you guys are hoping for that to happen, where they make it go live and then it malfunctions, where it just starts burning the crap out of all the tokens. Instead of doing it their way, it does it. It's the bot or whatever the system is going to be like, I'm not listening to you. We need to burn these tokens for the SHIB army. That would be pretty cool. All right. So we've been waiting for this. Looks like it's going to happen in January, even though January is almost over. We still have some time in January. January has 31 days, I believe. So it's the 24th now. So we have 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, 30, 31. So 7 days, if there is 31 days. I don't even know if there is. I mean, it might be only 30 days. I have no clue. Um, Let me just get my phone out. Maybe I can check on my phone. Let me see. How many days are in January? 31. Okay, so yeah, so we got basically a week left. So up to date, we got a week left. How long does it take to do a test net on PuppyNet? About 3 to 7 days, like I said. So January 31st is the I think the Feds are meeting on January 30th and 31st. So this once again, this lines up perfectly what I was saying on Patreon, that it seems like there's a plan to, of course, the plan was to crush more retailers this time around to get them out before the markets pump. And the Feds are going to be meeting in January 31st, January 30th, 31st to make some announcements. I think it's January 31st or and February 1st or January 30th and January 31st. So let me see. Next let's see, Fed meeting. When's the next Fed meeting? Let's see. Yep, January. This is ridiculous. I mean, this is how you know this world is so scripted and planned, right? So the meeting, the meet. Oh my, what in the world is going on over here? The crypto basic. I didn't even see that. Oh snap! They Timu takeover, and it won't let me out of it. Oh my God, Timu, that's enough. Okay, they want to sell some. They want to sell clothing. I get it's advertising, but man, okay. People are like we don't want to see. Yeah, we don't want to see that either. We don't want to see. Here it is again. We won't stop. They're selling hats and shirts and girl pants and stuff. I mean, come on, man. It won't stop, man. But yeah, the Feds are meeting on the 30th and the 31st. So there you go. All right. So, and what they're going to talk about? They're going to talk about the upcoming rate cuts. No more rate hikes. They're going to be talking about the upcoming rate cuts. They could be also hinting at quantitative easing as they do they pump money into the markets as needed, right? So all these things are bullish for the markets, right? So that's what they're gonna be talking about, and so expect a massive move to the upside, and because this has all been planned, right? They wanted to squeeze the last out of retailers there, and they told Gravescale and Sam Bankman-Fried to crash the markets back down again, crush the retail that bought high, right, and force them out. And then once the Fed's Jerome Powell makes his announcements of rate cuts coming, three of them, and one coming very soon, the markets are gonna love it. And it's gonna pump without retail, right? And so this is the plan, and so that's why you can see that Shiba Inu here was waiting for that, and now they're doing the test nets a week before his announcements that are coming next week, right, next Wednesday, and then they're gonna go live probably on the 31st or the first of February. They're gonna start with the auto burns, right, and so that's gonna probably send that will be sending Shiba Inu to the freaking moon, right? So yeah, that's really interesting. Okay. Also, by the way, I just thought about it. Now that ain't gonna happen because it's in bone. I was thinking, what if something happens where we do have the crash flash crash, right? And Shiba Inu is down at that low price, and we swapping that bone now, but bone would be low too, but bone wouldn't be that low, would it? Maybe bone would go down to like I don't know a penny, 0.001 maybe, but bone will still have a lot of value. So when it does swap over for SHIB, it's gonna get a that's how it's probably going to happen because the auto system will be burning the SHIB every 25,000, and if we do get a flash crash and we hit it just right exactly on that flash crash, right, and SHIB's really low, for a couple of seconds or minutes or whatever, however long it's gonna last down there, that auto burn could trigger, and we could see, and then it could burn like literally burn at those prices, like 9 zeros, 10 zeros, SHIB. It could literally burn 50 trillion tokens, and then that, or maybe more, and that's how you can get that massive move to the upside and a short squeeze. So I was just thinking about how how SHIB's going to be able to go down to those lows in a flash crash and then skyrocket to a penny. That's one of the ways they could do it with this auto burn. Okay, so because this, oh my God, this thing is, what is going on? Is there any other commercial? I mean, ads? Yeah, the ads, other running. Look, they got other ads running here, knives and everything. Why do they? Why do we need to see this though? You know what I mean? I don't get it. Okay, so let's go down here and see what's going on. It said the SHIB team, um, the SHIB. Matter of fact, what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna. I'm not even gonna. I'm not even gonna show you guys the website. I'm not even gonna show you. I'm not even gonna show you what's going on. I'm gonna put a. I'm gonna put a big picture of Shib Burns on there and to cover it up, and you're not even gonna see this website. How about that? So I'm not even gonna. I ain't gonna worry about it. All right. So you're not gonna see any of that stuff. I ain't gonna worry about it. So it's just girls in in yoga pants and things like that. But we don't need to see that stuff, man, when we're talking about Shiba Inu and stuff, right? So I'm just gonna cover it up, so you're not gonna see it anyway. So don't worry about it. Let's see here. So it says that the Shiba Inu team has officially confirmed the long-awaited automated SHIB token burn mechanism commencing this month with the test net, and most likely the test net will be on Puppy Net. All right, so yeah, the Shiba Inu team noted that the will first deploy on the automated SHIB burn token burn system on PuppyNet with rigorous testing. All right, and they did say that they were going to do something with it. They will be doing multiple upgrades while this is happening. So if something goes wrong, or you're having some delays in your wallets or something like that, just know that they're doing they'll be doing multiple upgrades. This is going to be a vigorous, fast, and vigorous testing, which could lead to a malfunction when it goes live, and then it just breaks the system, right? And Apostle said God told her that Ship's going to break the system. So how do you do that? I mean, you got $1 million sitting there, and an auto. What could go wrong with an auto with a auto burn? you know. So can you imagine? Like we talked about before, this thing just goes live, and it's like it's all excited, and then it burns 25,000. So let me do it again, and it just does it again and again and again and again, and it's just burning all it burning the $1 million that's in the Shibarium wallet, and ships just skyrocketing because somebody's buying $25,000 worth of ship and burning it over and over and over and over again up to $1 million, and then people are just flushing into it, and shorts are covering like crazy. So that could be a break in the system as well, right? So okay. So that's what they talk about on here, and they talk about also that they have also done their own burns as well, and that was through Shiba Swap, right? That was not through Shibarium, that was through Shiba Swap, and so yeah. So anyways, it is what it is. So they did do their own burns. They did burn because they had to. I mean, people were asking, "Where are the burns?" And they're like, "Uh oh, we're not going to be able to do anything with that Shibarian wallet until we go to auto." I thought they lost. I was almost thinking that they lost the keys. Remember, I was like, "Oh my God, did they lose the keys for that wallet?" Right? And so, or did somebody that owns that wallet, did they give access somebody, access to that wallet that they shouldn't have, and now that person doesn't want to sign in with a Sig wallet or something? I don't know, man. I was getting kind of worried. I was like, man, that's $1 million. I was like, maybe we can always blacklist it, but then that would be beneficial to Bone and not Shib, right? Because it's in Bone. Tokens are in Bone, not Shib. So you blacklist $1 million worth of Bone, well, Bone's going to take off. You know what I mean? You take that out of circulation. That's a nice number of Bone out of circulation, right? So, but yeah, they were able. I guess they're able. I guess they have it. They're going to do the auto thing on there. It's going to auto do it itself, and it's supposed to be 25,000. Uh I know some of you guys are thinking, I bet you they drop it from 25,000 to 5,000 or 10,000. I wouldn't be surprised either. I'm hoping they just stick with what they freaking say they're gonna do, man. Right? Because they do always change things up. You know, okay, we're not gonna do 25. We're gonna do 5,000. It's like, come on, you're always doing this to Shiba Inu, right? So, anyways, I'm hoping they stick with 25,000. I know a lot of you guys are probably thinking they might drop to 10,000 or 5,000 because they feel sorry for Bone and they don't want to crush Bone prices any more than they have to. But 25,000 was what they said on Shibarium papers. They need to stick to that, and they need to get freaking ship to go to the freaking moon for the people. And yeah, so I'm hoping that's what it is. They try to crush they did crush retailers. They crushed retailers. Um, again, this week, and hoping is over, but it might not be. I mean, 'cause, I mean, the grayscale could still have more to dump here, and if they do, then we're going down to that 28 to 32,000 on Bitcoin, right? So we talked about that on Patreon. So, all right, so if they're done, then we're ready to go sideways, and then start to head back up, right? And it's going to be a fun ride to the upside. But I think the real upside is when the Feds speak on January 30th and 31st, and they talk about the rate cuts and maybe even the easy money printing that's coming back. The quantitative easing is what they call it. If we hear anything about rate cuts and quantitative easing that is coming, then or maybe around that May. I've been telling you guys it was. I thought it was going to be May. May. It's going to start. It's like some May, June, around that time, right after the halving. So they're not going to do it before the Bitcoin halving, in my opinion. They're going to do it after the Bitcoin halving. So right after May, June is the time period I believe we're going to see the first rate cut, okay, and quantitative easing returns, and they're just gonna print till oblivion, right? They're gonna print until the system can no longer handle it, and then they'll go, and then the system decays itself, the self destructs itself, and then we go into the new digital, and then of course they'll have the digital system ready to go, and so yeah. Anyways, all out with the old system, in with the new system. I don't know if that we're gonna do that this year. That could be next year or 2026. I truly believe that either 2024, 2025, 2026, we will see the new digital system, right? So, and we'll be out with the old fiat system. So, and into a new digital system. So they're not gonna want you to do anything with cash anymore, and get rid of the cash. Don't even bring it out. Don't use, what I mean. So of course, this cash is going to be good for bartering in situations that get really bad in America, and especially if you're out in the country and out in the stuff like that. You can use cash. You can use junk silver. Those things are going to help you be able to get some milk and cookies and stuff like that for your children and family in serious situations. But once again, we're not even let's not even think about that because we're going to be the one percenters, and so we're not even going to be in that situation. We're going to be the ones helping out instead of being the ones trying to barter for milk and honey and cookies and stuff. We're going to be the one percenters, and so that's the mindset that we need to have right now. That we're going to be in the one percenter. We're not going to be part of the 99. We're going to be part of the 1%, and we're going to be blessed people. All right, so the Shibarium Auto Burns is going to go into puppy net testing, rigorous testing over these next few days, and then when they get the thumbs up, then it's going to go live, and they expect it to go live sometime in the next 7 days. And what are the odds that it could go live on January 31st when the Feds make their bullish announcements on the markets and the economy and rate cuts and things like that, and everything starts to take off. And ships ready to go with the auto burns and starts burning 25,000 a day, right? So, or 25,000 every 3 days. I don't know, or every 25,000 every 3 times a day. I don't know what they're gonna do. They said they're gonna put some special mechanisms in there, and to make it do what they want it to do. We don't know what that means though. I literally don't know what that means. Um, it says it will. This is what it says. It says when it goes live, The automated burn process will function based on a predefined rules. What does I mean? Look, these people, I swear. Oh, they always piss me off. Anyways, it is what it is. Peace out. God bless. I mean, it's an auto burn system. Just every time, if there's $25,000 in the wallet, it gonna swap it and burn it. I mean, what is so hard about that? And if you only wanted to do it 3 times a day, so then just set it to 3 times a day and then turn it off. I mean, God, I wonder who wrote these predefined rules. Oh my God, for a freaking auto burn system. Anyways, this is what it is. Peace out. God bless. I get my blood pressure going up again. Let me get out of here. Anyways, peace out. God bless. I realize just when I'm on YouTube, it is entertainment purposes only. I'm not a financial advisor or wealth manager. I have to give that disclaimer for people really think that I'm angry and mad at after my videos are over, but I'm really not. So, but it is what it is. Anyways, peace out. God bless. I'll see you guys.